Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here and welcome to another video. And in this video we're going to cover the latest Bray Wyatt promo, the one we saw on this week's taped episode of SmackDown. But before we do that, I want to get your thoughts and opinions. Did you like the promo? Did you hate the promo? Or were you somewhere in between? Now I honestly believe this was one of Bray's best promos ever. And I'll tell you why. He is addressing a very serious issue, a very serious topic in mental health. And this storyline is like 90% Wyndham and real and 10% storyline worked, which is amazing. Only Bray can do this. Only Bray can do this justice. This segment felt raw, it felt authentic, there were no smoke and mirrors. This was just Bray backstage in a real environment expressing his emotions. And this type of gimmick can translate to the ring, and I'm going to go through that at the end of the video. But what we saw in a nutshell was Bray again saying that he finds it very tough to express his emotions. A lot of people with mental health do. That's one of the reasons why people end up in the darkest of places, because they don't talk to anyone about their problems. And Bray is trying to do the right thing, but he feels that every time he tries to do the right thing, he gets interrupted. And he did yet again. These last 2 weeks he's been getting interrupted by the Mask and Uncle Howdy, and this week it was the poor production guy. I feel sorry for this guy because he got the full rap of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, the darker side sort of taking over him for a little while, and this poor dude got it, didn't he? Bray was going on about how much he hates people when they overtake him in the car. I feel your pain there, Bray. There are certainly things I'd want to do for 30 seconds to people that are lunatics out on the road. And then basically just like going all in on this guy, interrupting him when he's trying to do the right thing, battling off these voices. We saw these dark images flash up again. I wouldn't read too much into that. The disfigured images and all these creepy images we keep getting is basically teasing that Howdy's like, the darker side of Bray is like, do bad things, disfigure people, like do horrible things and don't feel bad for them. And Bray's trying to battle this off. Kudos to that guy, by the way. What a poker face. He was unfazed by Bray. I'd be like Usain Bolt, getting the heck out of there, but he took it. He took it. And what really hit home, I think, from this promo was the line, I hate myself, because that hit home personally. Because I remember when I struggled with mental health, like I really didn't like the version that I become. And there was elements I felt I couldn't control. And subconsciously, you're aware of all these struggles deep down, but you can't control the side that is accentuated. And what I mean by that is the side that you haven't got control over, like chemically. So you're kind of subconsciously aware things are going wrong, but you can't really do anything about it because you're struggling and you need help. And Bray is really, really trying to do his best to fight these demons, fight this darker entity, Uncle Howdy. And he does keep it at bay because he doesn't whack that guy's head up against the wall and destroy that guy. He tells him to get away, like go away, do the right thing because I don't trust this other side of me. And I thought that was absolute genius. And why this promo was so good is because this is a psychological story. This is psychological, and it seems like Vince maybe wanted to go supernatural, and maybe Bray wanted to go psychological all along. And this is real. This is addressing real emotions, real topics. Many people can open up about their struggles, their issues maybe with mental health. And that's exactly what Bray's doing. What we're going to see at Saudi is going to be something big. You can't believe that Bray is going to travel all the way to Saudi Arabia just to cut a promo. It doesn't make sense, and this seems like the perfect build to this darker side now we're going to see of Bray. Now obviously in a scripted storyline, we want darkness, don't we? We want Bray to do horrible things. It sounds sadistic, but it makes for more compelling viewing than seeing a more vulnerable side of Bray struggling. We want to see the darker side get the best of him in the storyline work. Now, if this was real life, of course, you'd want it to be the other way round. Now, one of the many criticisms of the Bray Wyatt character is the fact that people say he's got all these shenanigans going on behind the scenes, but when the bell rings, nothing happens. What if Bray counters that this time? What if this really amped up, kind of more sinister, real version of Bray does dark things in the ring? But I believe this current character is going to translate really well into the ring. I don't believe the Alexa Bliss storyline is finished. I really don't. I think we're going to get some tie-ups to that very, very soon. Dark things are coming from Bray Wyatt and it makes for compelling viewing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Really looking forward to seeing Crown Jewel tonight. I'll have a video up the following day and we'll go into detail with what happens. I might even pop a couple of videos up. Depends what happens. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, be really appreciative if you like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new.